Elise, thanks. Quarterback Clayton Thorson is with us. And Clayton, they were just talking about the injuries, so we need to start there. Do you expect to be the starting quarterback next Thursday against Purdue?
I think that's more of a question for our head coach. But I'm feeling really good. Feeling awesome.
Man, these guys are good. So we know about Flynn Nagel. We know about Ben Skowronek.
Yeah.
Tell us about who else has stood out wide receiver-wise in camp.
Yeah, I think, like you said, those two guys are doing really well. But Cam Green doing a great job catching the ball and blocking it super back. But those three have been really impressive in camp. So it's good to see them continue to improve as they've gotten older.
Clayton, this is your 5th camp. The rules have changed significantly since your freshman year. Good thing or bad thing for the student athletes, and why?
I think it's a good thing. I think it's protecting really everybody, especially the quarterback. But it's probably the safest time right now to play football. And with so many people taking their kids out of football, it's probably the wrong time to do that. Put them back in, because there's so many rules right now, and I think that helps us.
You had the injuries, but was there something that you learned about yourself and getting better as a quarterback and a person going through that?
Yeah, I think, especially with this injury, it's helped me really reframe kind of how I think. And nothing really new, but I've never had this injury. Mm-hmm. And so coming back from that has really helped me, just refocus, but at the same time, develop a better mind and become a better man. So it's pretty cool how the Lord uses things like this to make me a better person.
Let me go a step further. When you say develop your mind, right? Yeah. Is it, say, football-wise, have you been able to develop that way as well?
Right, yeah, definitely football-wise, too, especially because I didn't do any spring practice, really any team stuff, but I did all the individual drills. So just taking all those reps from a different vantage point, from a coach vantage point, because I did have a headset on. And so it's pretty cool to see all different angles.
What are some of the habits that you've developed that you'd like to pass down to some young quarterbacks that would help them?
I think preparation is the biggest thing for me, and I've learned that from Trevor and from other quarterbacks I've worked with as well. But preparation and just getting yourself ready for every situation. I can remember a few teams last year that we played and that we hadn't seen a look for 2 years from them, but we'd seen it in film and we were able to make a call and get past that. And so I think preparation is the biggest thing.
Give us a sense of how much time you spend preparing that's not mandatory by the coaches.
Way more time than that is mandatory.
How many hours?
I don't know. I couldn't count. I think it's probably a good thing I don't count because it takes way longer. But long time. I think you can never watch too much film. I think there gets to a point where you overanalyze it for sure. So you can't do that. But really just knowing a defense, and it takes a long time.
Final question. Your name's on a bunch of NFL draft lists. You had a challenging situation, obviously, coming back from an injury. How do you balance that? How do you balance the desire to make sure that you get back with your teammates, but also to maximize your future?
Yeah, I think the most important thing is realizing why I would be on those boards. And it's because of production and who I am as a player. And, it just gets back to every day going back and working. And the only way I can get to that level is if I produce here. And so that's my mindset. I got to produce here before I can ever play in the NFL. So I just got to keep doing that.
Quarterback Clayton Thorson, best of luck this year. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.